All right, welcome back as we take a live look at Capital One Arena in D.C. As you see, President Trump and First Lady making their way into the arena, but the president just scheduled to get right down to business. Some 20,000 people there as he's expected to sign some executive orders right on the stage, but more than 100 or so on day one.
Yeah, you just saw him shaking hands with a guy who's wearing an FT&Y jacket. I don't know if he's a part of the fire department or not, or just supports the fire department. But again, you know, in his speech today, he talked about how the unions were a big part of this moment, supporting him. Obviously, he's gotten support from you know, police and firefighters, and we talked about the Teamsters as well today. But here he is making his way through a crowd with a lot of red hats, Make America Great Again. Of course, the Keep America Great Again. And now the president claiming that the golden age of America is beginning here, and actually beginning perhaps on that stage where he's going to sign, as you mentioned, Aaron, even more of the executive orders. He's pointing in the book. In the book. Is the golden age in the book? Perhaps. So we're watching now as he holds the book and heads onto the stage with the First Lady. And I know he's going to make some remarks as well. So we don't know exactly how the order of all this is going to go. Because, again, this is not like your typical parade. Obviously, it's indoors. First time since '85. We've seen that because of the cold. But aside from that, just take that out of the equation. What we're going to see today is going to be very unlike what we have seen with previous parades, or this feels more like a celebration because it is where it is and the way it's being choreographed, at least up to now. But
this was even interesting to see him walking through the crowd of people. We thought it would be somewhat of a parade on the floor where they have like the red carpet around, but no, he made his way right through the crowd of people straight to the stage. Some 20,000 or so people here at Capital One Arena. An arena that's used to hosting, you know, large crowds, but usually for sporting events, you have the NBA, NHL, and WNBA. But as you mentioned now, the parade and celebration of his second inauguration now indoors at this arena.
Worth noting, you saw the president, First Lady, they actually passed the podium, and now they're closer to the desk. So perhaps that moment in the desk, he's walking with the First Lady up as she shakes some hands, and as he greets some of his supporters. Looks like there is the Second Lady as he gives her a pat there, and the Vice President there. You see their children, and yeah, what happens now? We're not exactly sure because again, the President rewriting the playbook here in so many ways. As you see the President cheering on the crowd, you saw the first son there, Barron. You saw the First Lady, and you see a lot of phones and people just excited about this moment.
And they've been waiting for hours, but they don't mind waiting at all. It's been, well, we're about almost 2 hours behind schedule, but a lot of people have been there. It's already being ignited by other speakers, like we mentioned, Elon Musk. We're going to have much more on continuing coverage of the inauguration day of President Trump. After the break, we'll be right back.